Last night, I played at this place here in Southeast Portland. I played a gig at this place called the Covert Cafe. It's like this little uh, hole in the wall type bar cafe off of Southeast 82nd. It's behind a convenience store, and it's Star Trek themed. And it's like the best singer songwriter kind of place. It's amazing. The sound is amazing. The people there are amazing. It's incredible. Here's a story. I had never been there before, never played there, but my friend DB Kind invited me to play this gig with him last night, with him and this guy named Richard Lodwig, two killer musicians. So I was a little nervous because Covert Cafe streams all of their stuff. It's all live streamed on YouTube. There's videos that stay up of all the songwriters. In fact, I'll post a link to my gig last night if you guys want to watch it. But I had tuned in, and the whole place is lit by these like strobing tea candles, and they have this like flickering TV fireplace thing going on. And I was nervous because something about me, and something maybe we could talk about later on this channel. I have a medical issue where I cannot be around flashing strobing lights. My brain doesn't process that. I don't have epilepsy, but it's something, another thing with flashing strobing lights. We can talk about it later. But the whole point is I tuned in and watched some of these videos, and I told my buddy DB Kind, it's like, man, I don't think I could do this. That environment, I can't be in there. He was like, well, let me talk to Joe. Joe is one of the owners, and he's the sound guy there. And so DB went down there, and he talked to Joe, and he texted me, and he's like, hey, man, I talked to Joe. They're going to make this accessible for you. Don't worry about it. We got you. Now, I've heard that kind of stuff before, well-intended people, but oftentimes, and maybe if you yourself, if you have some kind of disability or medical issue, you could probably relate to this. Sometimes well-intended people who try to help, it's wonderful, but sometimes it's not that helpful. So I didn't really know what to expect, but I show up. There was not a flashing light in the place, not a flickering light in the place. They had cleaned up, turned off all the tea candles. They rearranged the lighting in the room. The TV was off. They made it completely accessible for me. They didn't ask me questions about it. They didn't make it weird. It was awesome. I felt totally welcome. It was great. And so I got to play this gig, and I got to do the whole thing that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do. This is something that I love. I love when this kind of stuff happens. We talked before about, like, how does your story, your life story, come out through your music? Does the city that you live in influence your music? This is a great example of my own story, and also this city, Portland, Oregon. People value here, it's part of the culture, valuing inclusivity, and they made me included last night. It made me feel included. I got to do the whole thing. It was awesome. So I want to give a shout out to Covert Cafe in Southeast Portland, to DB Kind, Richard Lodwig, and I'm going to post a link to the gig. You guys can watch my set. And if you're in Portland, you're whatever, you live here or you're visiting, check out Covert Cafe. Those folks are the real deal. It's awesome. All right. Have a good one.